Good evening, North Greenville, and welcome to Vision 48 News. I'm Armand Lindsay.
And I'm Elizabeth Nelson. We hope you all had a great spring break, but now that you're back, there are a lot of things going on that you need to be aware of. Last week during spring break, the weather got a little crazy. So let's go to Jeremiah Drummond with our weather to see how things look this first week of spring.
Hello, North Greenville University. Welcome back from spring break. I hope you all had a fantastic spring break. All right, so we start off Tuesday with a high of the 70s, and then we move until tomorrow with even more warm temperatures. We have the mid-high 60s for the high, and then we have Thursday and Friday is concerned. We're looking at mostly cloudy. Now, for these days, that shouldn't matter because you still should be able to attend the lacrosse, tennis, softball, and baseball games here on campus. Now, as far as the weekend is concerned, we're looking at pretty high percentage chance of rain, but that shouldn't matter either because we pick back up on Monday with a high of 70s. That concludes your weather for this week, and I hope you all have a fantastic, awesome first week of spring.
Thanks, Jeremiah. This weekend is another open house for North Greenville University. As you see prospective students on our campus, be sure to say hi and help them make them feel welcome. This is the last open house, as the next one will be Future Crusader Day on Saturday, April the 22nd. Those will be students in the freshman class next school year.
Pre-scheduling for fall 2017 classes start Wednesday, March 22nd. Make sure you have looked at the class offerings through your student portal and sign up for advising on your advisor's office door.
Don't spend the weekend climbing at Big Rock and camping at Lake Toxaway in North Carolina. The cost will be $17 a person for the weekend of fun. Email Bennett3558@ngu.edu or Gregory0839@ngu.edu for any information. Spots are limited, so reserve yours today.
Are you in need of some extra chapel credit? Well, it's Christian Worldview Week, so here's your chance. The last bonus chapel will be Tuesday at 7 p.m. in Turner Chapel. Christian Worldview Week will conclude Wednesday morning at the regular scheduled chapel time.
Are you a senior keeping countdown to graduation on May 5th? Many seniors are counting down the days till they walk across the stage and receive their diplomas. It's 6 weeks till graduation day, or 45 days to be exact. Here are some of our seniors in the mass communication department getting ready to step out of college and pursue a career in the media industry. Our own Christian athlete caught up with some of the seniors around campus to hear what they had to say.
Seniors to hear their thoughts as they're preparing for life after college. But who's been a hallmark person that's really led you, guided you, taught you? Who is it?
I'd say my grandfather, my dad's dad. He's been a really influential person in my life. Just in the past 4 years, I try to see him at least once a week or talk to him on the phone. He just always taught me to just keep striving hard during this time in life, because it is a hard time, but life's only going to get harder.
Probably my dad. I am the youngest of 4, and none of my siblings went to college, and he pushed me to pursue my goals and my dreams, and now I'm doing this, and I'm graduating in 2 months, and it's pretty much all for him. So
I think of a couple. I think Coach Neihart, he's been awesome. He's always pushed me to just be me and be confident in who God's made me to be, and to speak in front of people and do what I love to do, is sing in front of people. He's encouraged me in that. Ruth McWhite's been awesome. She's encouraged me in women's ministry. Basically what I want to do is similar to what she does, so I really like how inviting and hospitable she is. And so more than academically, like, they've taught me a lot about how to be as people and to grow spiritually, and as I leave here, what I'm going to be like. So,
for my 4 years here at North Greenville, I'd say that Dr. Paul Thompson of the history department has been very influential in helping me get through these last 4 years.
So, yeah, that's really great. Also, when we talk about, upcoming freshmen, upcoming people, students will be following in your footsteps, what advice would you give them?
I think the largest advice is your education is important, and that you actually can take what you learned in these classes that seem like you won't actually take that out. You could put that into your field, into practice.
Don't give up, survive, but really just find someone or group of people who want to get through this with you. Makes things a lot easier in the trip through college for the next 2 or 3 years, whatever year you are here. Just find that close group of people who want to graduate at the same time you do, and just try to stick together and push through it together.
Yeah, just keep pushing. I know it's really hard and sometimes you want to give up, but you're here for a purpose and you have a goal set before you, so don't give up on it because it's worth everything.
I would say to them that everybody here really wants to see you succeed, and all the faculty and staff, they try their best to get you through with the degree and everything. And if you're putting in effort, they'll meet you halfway, and they'll help you get to your goals.
And in closing, what would be the one word, one phrase to cap off, to send off before you leave here, graduating May 5th? What would that look like? What would the one word for your experience, one phrase be?
Don't want to sound redundant, but probably growth is the one word. Just a lot of growth, and yes, academically, but in a lot of different ways. I'm not the same person that I was freshman year, and that's a good thing. So.
Graduation will be on May 5th at 10 o'clock at Young Stadium. Seniors, don't forget, go ahead and get your invitations sent out soon. And congratulations to the class of 2017. Reporting for Vision 48 News, I'm Christian Athey.
Are you into all the March Madness? Sunday night, South Carolina fans were cheering for USC as they defeated Duke and placed themselves in the Sweet 16 bracket. The NCAA tournament will continue this week with the Sweet 16 starting on the 23rd to determine the Elite Eight. Make sure you are updating your bracket. We will be right back after this short break.
Want to get in shape this semester but don't have the money to sign up for a gym membership? Head to Yunt's Fitness Center. All you need is your NGU ID. They even offer different programs, like a women's Zumba class and strength training programs. Yunt's is open Monday through Thursday from 6 to 10, Fridays from 6 to 5, Saturdays from 9 to 5, and Sundays from 2 to 5. Start your healthy lifestyle this semester and head to Yunt's Fitness Center today.
Make sure that you download the new NGU Chapel app today. It allows access to our live stream, previous chapel services, prayer requests, and many other features. Get connected with the NGU Chapel app today. Available in the App Store and Google Play.
To come to North Greenville because it was just such a great school and it was Christ involved and everyone here was just so sweet and so kind, and it was great to be able to learn about Jesus Christ and involve it with my major. So I was just so impressed with the school. I absolutely loved it.
I chose NGU because I love the atmosphere, I love the people, and because I felt like God was calling me to be here.
First time I came here was I fell in love with the people and everything, and I was a youth ministry major, and I switched to Spanish major. And when I switched to Spanish major, I just still fell in love with the staff and fell in love with the people here, and I felt like this is where God called me to be.
I chose NGU because they offered the most money, and Clemson only offered me a loan.
I think I chose NGU because one of the few colleges I've always wanted to go to, and that is really close to home. And also that I like the people around here that are really welcoming to me whenever I came on campus. And I believe that God called me and that pretty much He pointed me in the direction here because everywhere else was not pretty much suited for me that I applied for.
Well, first and foremost, it's a great positive Christian environment of her campus. It's a beautiful setting, and the science program and education are on point.
The North Greenville University store t-shirt design contest deadline is tomorrow at 5. If you want to get your hands on the cash prizes, hurry and get your design entry sent in today. More info and guidelines can be found in your NGU email. Now let's check out the sporting events this week for the Crusaders.
Hi, North Greenville. I'm Christian Athey with your Crusader Sports update for this week. The men's volleyball team took a tough loss against non-conference Carolina opponent University of Charleston, as University of Charleston would beat the Crusaders in 3-1 sets. Junior Matthew McMenaway led the Crusaders with 12 kills, and junior Dustin King led the Crusaders with 17 digs, and North Greenville is now 8-12 on their season after Monday's loss. The Crusaders will host Mount Olive University on March 24th at 7 p.m. in Tigerville. Baseball took a big trip down to Florence, South Carolina to take on number 21 Francis Marion. The Crusaders offense exploded in an 11-8 victory over the Patriots. This was a satisfying win for head coach Landon Powell and his Crusaders since earlier in the season, Francis Marion won in a walk-off fashion. The Crusaders' next baseball game will be held at Ford Field in downtown Greenville at 6 p.m. facing the University of South Carolina Aiken on Wednesday. Women's lacrosse got their first Conference Carolina win this past week against Barton College in a resounding 19-1 victory over the Lady Bulldogs. Hannah Hawkins led the Lady Crusaders with 4 goals and is the Lady Crusaders' leading goal scorer in history's program. Women's lacrosse will be taking on Commerce College Tuesday, March 21st at home starting at 6:30 p.m. Men's lacrosse paid a visit to Winter Park, Florida this past week and has faced a tough loss against the Tars. The final score 11-10. The Crusaders are now 5-4 on their record. They hope to bounce back Thursday, March 23rd at 4 p.m. against Linwood University. The North Greenville softball team faced Conference Carolina opponent Barton College this past weekend in a doubleheader. The Lady Crusaders brought out their broomsticks as they would go on to beat Barton 8-0. In the first game, Mercy ruled, and the second game, 3-1. The Lady Crusaders are now 5-1 in their Conference Carolina opponent record and 19-13 overall. North Greenville's next game will be a doubleheader facing the Conference Carolina opponent Erskine College at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. this Wednesday, Saturday, March 25th. As we look forward, both men's and women's tennis teams are back in action against Emmanuel College Wednesday, March 22nd at 2 p.m. at home. Both teams will also be taking on Lee's McRae at 1 p.m. this Saturday, March 25th at home as well. That's your Crusader Sports Update. Remember, you can watch all these games and more on the North Greenville Sports Network. Have a great week, North Greenville.
Thank you, Christian, for that update. That's our news for this week. Have a great week, North Greenville, and we'll see you back here next week live at 5.
But if you can't wait that long to see us again, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and YouTube at Vision 48 News. Have a great week, North Greenville.